My wildings.
Right now, Soulframe, the new game from Digital Extremes, the studio behind Warframe, is everywhere. The game is already available for pre-purchase and playable for those who received a key. What exactly Soulframe is, what classes and systems it offers, and everything we know about the game up to this point, you will find all of that in this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, it really means a lot to me and it's completely free for you. My name is Karim and I hope you enjoy this video. In Soulframe, you play as an envoy who washes ashore in Alka on the island of Midred and begins their journey to explore the Silver Seas. On the Soulframe website you can currently buy different founder packs that potentially grant access to the pre-alpha and let you choose the class you want to play. Every week new pre-lot invitations are sent out to the founder pack buyers by the developers. Right now there are 3 different starter classes, or called packs, in Soulframe. You can purchase the corresponding pack for around $30 to unlock the character and some items. There's also a Paragon pack that grants access to all 3 starter classes. In total 8 packs are playable, more on those in a moment. At release, Soulframe will be completely free to play and will follow a model similar to Warframe. But Soulframe has nothing to do with Warframe, okay? That's important to understand, even though the game might look similar at first glance. This is only because the studio uses the same engine as in Warframe. Soulframe is currently only playable on PC and can only be purchased through the official website. You cannot buy the game on Steam, okay? A console version is planned for the future. Now let's talk about the actual game. Fundamentally, Soulframe is an action RPG/MMORPG set in a medieval fantasy world where you fight with swords, bows and magic. It's built around the classic Holy Trinity system of MMORPGs on purpose. Combat, exploration and mystical natural elements are at the core of the experience. The game focuses on themes like the connection between humans and nature, restoration, mysticism and deep fantasy lore. Personally, I find it extremely exciting and I'm super hyped for this new title, especially since I recently started playing Warframe and absolutely fell in love with it. Gameplay-wise, Soulframe is noticeably slower than Warframe and focuses more on tactics, melee combat, timing and dodging rather than pure AoE destruction. Classes in Soulframe are called packs. When you purchase a founder pack, you may be invited to the pre-alpha tests known as prelots after a few weeks. Abilities are called mechanics and can be unlocked through exploration, crafting and in-game challenges. Then equipped on your favorite character, just like any weapon type. I will go into the packs in detail in just a moment, okay? Before that, yes, you can absolutely play with your friends. The game has built-in co-op, which makes it especially appealing to me and my small friend group. The world is designed to be open and atmospheric, with a strong focus on ambience, lore, world building and the conflict between nature and corruption. To me, Soulframe gives off a vibe somewhere between Destiny 2, with its strong lore and beautiful world building, and the looter-shooter Warframe, with an excellent combat system and deep lore combined with a vast open world. Before I talk about my own experience with the prelots, let's go through the different packs in more detail. There are 8 different packs to play in Soulframe right now. The first one is Thetran. Thetran is one of the 3 starting packs in Soulframe. Player who pledged a courage at the beginning of the game will start with Thetran pack. Thetran is a warrior who specializes in melee combat, capable of dealing devastating damage with longswords, polearms and other courage-attuned melee weapons. Thetran has the following 3 mechanics which are unlocked as you level up. Fellust, deal extra damage on weapon hits. The damage bonus builds up with each successful hit. Missing an attack reduces the bonus. Call of Ancients. Found nearby enemies, causing them to attack you instead of your allies. Gives you a damage bonus and damage mitigation while active. Sounds like a normal tank ability. And Clash. Stagger and stun nearby enemies. Gain increased resistance to stagger. The next pack is Orselda. Orselda is one of the 3 starting packs in Soulframe 2. Player who pledged to Spirit will start their game with Orselda. Orselda is a spellcaster who commands nature-themed magics to stun and damage enemies and heal their allies. Thanks to its abundant self-healing, Orselda is the most beginner-friendly pack in Soulframe, and it is also quite versatile. Most melee weapon types in Soulframe contain a weapon that is attuned to Spirit, allowing Orselda players to turn their mage into a melee fighter with ease. This role fits with Orselda surprisingly easy, thanks to the plentiful crowd control and healing provided by the pact. Her mechanics are Bestown, temporarily turns an enemy to stone, Phantom Flock, a flock of phantom songbirds attacks your target, dealing damage over time and hindering their movement. Elder Bloom, create an AoE at your location that applies healing over time to yourself and allies. So Oselda is like a strong healer slash DPS slash tank class. Okay, you can play her like... you can play every class with her. The next one is Siren. One of Soulframe's 3 starting packs too, okay? Siren starts as an archer with a longbow who uses stealth and trickery to get the upper hand on foes. This means that you don't have any melee capability at the start of the game, which makes Siren tough to play for some beginners. You can craft a grace-attuned melee weapon later on, but the longbow works very well with Siren, who can stun many enemies at once or track them into gathering around a decoy and then unleash deadly AoE attacks with their longbow charged attack. Playing melee is just as viable though. If you intend to play on your own, it is advisable to unlock the Sympathy art as soon as possible when leveling up Siren, which will give you the ability to absorb HP from enemies. His mechanics are: Pictrix Powder unleashes a blinding flash of light that stuns nearby enemies, Trick of the Light, summon a decoy that attracts nearby enemies exploding when they get too close, and Glamour, turn invisible. You can use this to escape from combat or to sneak up behind an enemy for bonus backstab damage. I will go into more detail about these in a dedicated Soulframe class video, okay? Which packs do you think is the coolest? Feel free to leave a comment. Overall, I have to say I'm really looking forward to Soulframe. I'm excited for a beautiful, deep RPG with a great combat system and amazing effects. Exactly what Soulframe is showing so far. The fact that the game is playable with friends, uses a proven engine and is developed by the creators of the massively successful free-to-play game Warframe takes away most of my concerns. Visually and thematically the game is exactly my style, and I genuinely believe it could become at least as good as Warframe if the developers listen to the players and respect their wishes. Please don't ruin the game with bad monetization. I will be covering Soulframe extensively on this channel, news, guides and after release a complete deep dive video. Feel free to subscribe for free so you don't miss anything about Soulframe or any other games. We will see and hear each other in the next video. Ciao ciao.